Welcome back, everybody. We're out here tonight at Disney Springs to check out the newest restaurant here at Walt Disney World. We're gonna be eating at Eat by celebrity chef Maneet Chauhan. It's an Indian restaurant that I'm very excited to check out. Why don't you guys come along? Let's go make some memories together. I had actually never heard of her prior to this, but I know that she's been, I think, on like Chopped and maybe a couple other shows. Yeah, and this is, I think, her first non-traditional like restaurant. So she's had like other table service restaurants, but I think this is the first one that she's done that's been like a quick service. Interesting. Yeah, because when she first announced this restaurant, I thought it was gonna be a table service restaurant. So I was also kind of surprised that it was going to be a quick service.
Yeah.
So Eat's kind of tucked away here at Disney Springs. It's in the marketplace section, which is where we currently are. Right behind me is World of Disney. You'll see Stitch right there. It's gonna be all the way over by near where Rainforest Cafe is and Earl of Sandwich. So a little bit of wayfinding from where I'm at right now. Toy Store is right there. Pin Store is right there. And Earl of Sandwich is right behind me. So if you head this way towards the carousel, it's tucked over here to the right where the old Wolfgang Puck Express used to be, if you guys are familiar with that old location. And we have made it to our destination. Oh, I love that sign. Eat by Maneet Chauhan. So they didn't really change the exterior from what it originally looked like, but again, I really do like this sign. It is really pretty. It's very eye-catching. It does bring you right into the restaurant. And she did put her portrait over here above like that little awning, and then she's got the same thing over on that side. Tucked myself under here by the tea exchange to show you guys the menu. We've already looked at it ahead of time, so we have an idea of what we want to get, but show you guys, we've got some pretty unique stuff here. Indian just really isn't ever represented much here at Disney World. It's kind of odd, so I really like this is here. We got some shareables, like a bread service with the whipped paneer, tandoori chicken poutine, which sounds really good. DIY pani puri, which I don't really know what that is. A walking taco, samosas, which I think we might be getting tonight. Chicken tikka naan pizza, saag paneer pizza, garlic naan by itself with spicy green chili naan. Some market fresh salads, like puffed rice salads and a chopped samosa salad. Now, what I really think is their main draw here is the build your own bowl. So they have 3 different options. You pick your base, pick your kebab, and you pick your sauce. You can either get rice, cauliflower, or greens for your base, tandoori chicken, paneer tikka, basil, cilantro, shrimp, and masala roasted cauliflower for your kebab. And then your sauce is tikka, saag, moli, which I've never heard of, korma, and buna, which I've also never heard of buna. Those sound really good. We're probably gonna end up getting one of those to share tonight. There's some additions, so some a la carte things like some masala fries, yogurt raita, mint chutney, some other tamarind chutneys, some kids menus, little kids pizza and some sliders, some chicken fingers, some safe things for kids, so in case they can't handle the spices or whatever. And then a couple desserts. They've got a gulab jamun cheesecake, which we might be getting, and the chocolate and strawberry naan, which sounds pretty good, along with some signature drinks like some boozy slushies, and she has some labeled house wines and some pale ales. Ooh, they have a lassi too. I didn't see that either. Yeah, it all looks pretty good, and I do wonder about the spice level, because Disney World is not a very spicy location to get food, so it kind of makes me wonder like what that's going to look like for us who can handle spice, if we're just gonna think it's not very flavorful, or if it just doesn't really bring the heat. I don't need it to be like exceptionally spicy, but I obviously want a little bit of kick with whatever I'm having. But I'm ready to get inside. It looks really good, it smells really good out here, and it's cold. Let's go in. And just in case you want to look at a menu one more time before you come in, they do have one in the shadow box right outside the door that has everything I named and more. And they also gave us physical menus upon walking in the door with all the same things as outside. I was actually really surprised to see that she has merch here. They've got like t-shirts and bandanas and some hats. Oh, and she's got some collector's pins. I really like the elephant one. Oh, there's a dancing elephant one too. And a handful of cookbooks over here as well. It's a little dim in here, so it might be a little hard to see. Chot, it's the same book. I think it's all the same book. This really is a pretty restaurant. I like the use of all the reds and the golds, and I really like the little curtains they have here, which they look like they're actually functional. I don't know if they would ever like actually section it off, but it looks like they can come across and like close off that section of the dining room. And I really like all those fancy mirrors that they put against the wall. There's also this kind of semi-outdoor patio seating here in this area. I don't know if this is like a new section, but it looks like this truly did go outside at one point. And there is actual outdoor seating as well. So if it's super crowded inside or like a really nice day outside, you can go eat on the actual patio. So we placed our order, and instead of picking up at a window, they bring it to your table. So it's kind of like a quick service plus, I guess. This is everything that we picked out. These right here are the samosas. These are a 2-piece savory potato and pea pastry, tamarind chutney, and mint chutney. This monstrosity is the spicy green chili naan, which is green chili, cilantro, and clarified butter. And these are the masala fries. I have no idea what that means or what they're gonna taste like. They look just like normal fries, but they say they're seasoned. And this is the build your own bowl that we decided to do. And I forgot to mention that in addition to the 3 different levels you pick from, you also get the pickled red cabbage, the Indian pico de gallo, and masala chickpea pearls. So that's included along with the base, the kebab, and the sauce. For the base, we got the cumin basmati rice. For the kebab, we got the tandoori chicken. And for the sauce, we got that moili, which is the golden coconut curry sauce. I will say, so far, I'm pretty impressed. This looks really good. And sorry if the lighting's really important here. It's a very moody restaurant, and sorry if it's very loud. I think I want to start with the samosas.
Yeah.
Now, we eat samosas on a pretty normal basis, so I hope that these hold up to everything we've had prior. And I think the only time I've ever had samosas on Disney property have been at Epcot during Food and Wine. Those are real good. So are you gonna start with the tamarind chutney or the mint chutney?
Oh, that's mint?
I think it's mint, yeah. I think it's mint coriander.
Oh yeah, you can smell the mint in it. I might go with that one, because I mean, I love coriander.
Oh, that is weird. That's super different.
But yeah, mint.
We're using my phone as light.
Really good.
It's good?
Mm-hmm. I can get a huge bite of mint though in it. Mm-hmm. It kind of just complements the herby flavor it has.
The already existing flavors that are in there. Ooh, yum. Get some of this mint chutney. I'm very afraid it's gonna drip on me. Ooh, that's really good. It's very herby. It doesn't taste super minty. I'm trying to think of what it does taste like to me. And also it tastes like really cilantro-y. So maybe if you don't like cilantro, you may not like this. But this is really good. I want another bite. We're gonna try the tamarind chutney now. It's actually really watery. It's not what I thought. It's kind of like a syrup kind of looking sauce. Drippy. It's actually way better. They're both stellar though, oh my gosh. And the spice level isn't really high. It's got a little bit of a spice in there, but it's not hot. I think this is a good medium.
I don't know which one I like better. I feel like I probably like the mint and cilantro. Mm-hmm. That's just usually my typical go-to flavor palette.
See, I figured that you wouldn't have liked the mint.
I know, I was kind of surprised. I think it's well incorporated.
Okay. Out of 5, let's do elephants for everything, since elephant's a mascot. Out of 5 elephants, I think I'm gonna give this, a 4.5.
I was gonna give it a 4.5.
And I would give it a 5 if it was a little bit cheaper. And I know that's kind of silly to say, but it was $9 for just 2.
Yeah.
So it's kind of pricey for what it is. However, I think it's absolutely worth getting, and I'm glad we picked them.
Yeah.
Now that I've eaten the couple bites I have, the spice is really starting to linger on my tongue. So maybe it is a bit more spicy than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. It doesn't affect me because we love spice.
It's more of just a warmness than
it's
burning.
It's a very lingering spice, so. But obviously it's to be expected with Indian food.
Yeah.
Matt just mentioned, and I didn't think about this until now, we can use those sauces for our fries. I'm really excited for that, which means I guess the fries are next.
Yeah.
Here are the masala fries, which again, don't look like they're seasoned. They claim that they are, but they just look like normal French fries.
You can see a little bit.
Yeah,
but not what you typically see for a seasoned fry.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be very heavily seasoned.
Orange.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, I don't really get any flavor off of them.
Really?
Yeah. They're also, unfortunately, cold because we've been sitting here for a little bit.
For quite a long time.
Taking pictures and getting everything for the video.
They're really good.
I think they're okay.
Mine tastes pretty good. They're a good, nice fry flavor.
They're just not what I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try in the tamarind chutney first. Oh, they're good in sauce at least. You're grabbing the mint one?
Yeah. So good.
So we're swapping sauces here. I got the mint, you got the tamarind. Yeah, it's pretty good. The fries alone though, out of how many elephants? Out of 5 elephants? I'm gonna say maybe a 2.
I'm gonna say 2.5.
They're literally just French fries. I don't understand why they're considered to be masala.
They could be a little bit more seasoned.
They can be way more seasoned. So as strong as the samosas are flavored, I thought these were gonna be way more flavored.
I mean, it is still like early on, so maybe like they'll change it.
True.
In case like people are like, this is a little too bland. Let's kick up the seasoning.
Yeah. So skip these. Get those. Get the samosas. Up next is our spicy green chili naan, which, holy crap, this is huge.
Yeah.
This is well worth the $6, I think, because I was like, at first I was like $6 for a piece of naan. I was like, we can get that anywhere.
Yeah.
But this is huge. And we saw other people having the other bread service and everything, and I was like, okay, I know what we're gonna be getting. Obviously very shareable because it is massive. It's like a big pizza.
It's nice and doughy.
Really?
It's a little cold since
That's our own
obviously
fault,
it's super
though.
thin, and it is pretty cold in here. But the flavor's really good.
Okay.
It is kind of spicy too. Like I can already kind of feel it on my tongue a little.
Good. I want spice.
Yeah.
I'm weird, and I like to fold my pizza when I eat it. Do you guys fold your pizza when you eat it? I know this isn't pizza, but like my brain instinctively told me to fold this, so I did. There's the heat. I feel it coming. That is pretty spicy, actually. Like that's not very subtle.
No.
No real big notes here. It is very pillowy. It's a tiny bit firm because it has a nice pull to it.
Yeah.
But it is herby. It is spicy. It's very garlicky. Oh, that heat's really set on the back of my throat now. Ooh.
Mine's like right on the tip of my tongue.
Ooh, man. They weren't joking when we called this Chili's. I'm gonna give this 4.5.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
do it for
I wish I had a little bit more flavor to it. But again, this is another thing we can use for our sauces.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish these sauces by the end of the video, I promise. And now for our main course. Oh, my mouth is still on fire. We are gonna be digging into our delicious looking bowl. Let's see that chicken. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's a big chunk of chicken.
Because what is this? Is it?
I think it's couscous.
Okay. I was like, it almost looks like corn, but it's not corn.
It's masala chickpea pearls.
Okay.
Lots of rice, lots of veggies. I'm very intrigued by that sauce. Like, I want to try the sauce real quick by itself.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
This is the Moili golden coconut curry sauce. I love a good coconut curry.
It's
Honestly,
like a nice mild like creaminess to it.
Yeah. Honestly, my mouth is still so spiced from the one thing that's kind of taken over.
It is a nice kind of like neutral, creamy flavor though.
Yeah.
I think will pair well with like the more complicated flavors.
Yeah. I'm also intrigued by that Indian pico de gallo.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you even get any chicken on that one? No.
It's pretty good. It could use a little salt, but maybe that's where the chicken will come in.
Okay.
Because the chicken's in big chunks, so I kind of have to like cut it up a little bit. The veggies are nice and fresh though. And then I like a nice chunk of like, cucumber.
Oh, yeah.
The chicken's good. You could use a little bit more flavor,
Okay.
but it's pretty good. You can't go wrong with a good like tandoori chicken.
I'm gonna grab me a little bit of everything but the chicken, kind of like you did at first. Ooh. I do agree with the salt. It does need a bit more salt, which they did have over by the beverages and stuff.
Okay.
But it is a nice neutral base. It's very fresh tasting.
Yeah. I was thinking kind of like after I ate it, I wonder if it's kind of a little bit more mild as like people's first introduction to Indian food.
Quite possibly, yes. So because Walt Disney World is such a massive location for people to visit, they have to keep the palate a little bit neutral for everybody just because not everyone can handle all the same things. So they tend to scale back on the intensity of stuff. I say that after eating that chili naan. So most of the things you're gonna find here, even when they're labeled as spicy, will mostly just be like a normal amount of spice, not like spicy like you probably think it's going to be. Got my chicken bite. I will agree, it does need a tiny bit more flavor. But I think it all works really well. I think it tastes great. I think it tastes really fresh. You do get a lot of chicken. Like, I just uncovered a whole nother piece down here at the bottom. Yeah, I just uncovered a whole nother piece of chicken down the very bottom. It's a big chunk. Now, you almost suggested we get the shrimp.
Yeah.
Which I kind of regret not getting now, just because, like, it sounded really good. But honestly, we're definitely gonna come back here.
Oh, for sure.
Because now that I think about it, we really don't eat quick service much down at Disney Springs. We really just come down here for shopping and for Gideon's and like occasional holiday related, festival related kinds of things. We really don't come down here for food. And I'm glad this kind of gives us another option to come down here and try other stuff. And I'm sure after we kind of learn the menu a bit more, we'll be able to actually like really figure out what it is that we want.
Yeah.
But I think I give this, I think a 4.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 too.
A 4 out of 5 elephants, because again, it could use a little bit more flavor. And I wonder, again, just like you said, they're gonna figure that out kind of as they go and just as they spend more time being open as a business.
Yeah.
So after dinner, we wrapped up everything. We could not get dessert.
Yeah.
This is the Gulab Jamun cheesecake, which is a New York style cheesecake. Gulab Jamun, strawberries, saffron, and cardamom. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what Gulab Jamun is. So we're gonna look it up real quick. Because I thought maybe it's some kind of fruit, because there's clearly some kind of fruit other than the strawberries on our cheesecake.
Oh, we've had these before.
What is it?
A sweet confectionery or dessert originating from India. Oh.
We had these at Universal.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because it was like in the rose water.
That's exactly what it was. Okay, yeah, I remember that now. All right. I've said it 1,000 times in our vlogs. I don't normally like cheesecake, but I keep finding myself eating cheesecake things. Most of the time I walk away knowing exactly what it's going to taste like, which is normally sour. I think cheesecake has a weird sour taste to it, but this sounded too intriguing to not get.
Very Indian.
It's very Indian. Especially with like, what was it, cardamom? Cardamom and saffron both. That's very interesting. We're gonna jump in here. It's sliced very well. There's the interior. Normal standard white cheesecake. I'm gonna grab, I think this is the gulab. Yeah, it was. I'm gonna grab this. I'm kind of destroying it, I feel bad. Ooh, I really like that. That's really good. I missed the white chocolate chip, which I don't think was in the, no, it definitely wasn't, but there is white chocolate chips in here too. You're gonna love this.
It tastes pretty much like just a typical like New York cheesecake.
Okay.
But you do get a little bit of like something different to it. It's hard to explain, but I do really like that flavor.
I like the consistency of it.
Yeah.
It's a very thick consistency.
And the white chocolate chips add a nice like crunch to it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is like one of the best cheesecake things I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
And honestly, what makes this even more perfect is that how spicy the naan was. It really cools down your mouth.
Oh,
it's really nice and cooling. Uh-huh. Oh. Out of 5 elephants, I'm giving this a 5. This is so good.
It's really good.
I would honestly come here just for this dessert.
Really?
Yeah, it's that good. I really like it. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, so even though this is a quick service and we had the little buzzer and they did bring it to our table, there is a person that actively walks around the room, and she did take our order for this. So she's like, is there anything else I can grab for you guys? And we said, yeah, we were gonna get the cheesecake. She goes, perfect, let me go grab a little handy device thing. We ordered it right here. I can't get enough of this cheesecake. I really enjoyed that dinner.
Yeah.
That was really good. That the menu, it seems small, but like when you really look at it, there's a lot there.
Yeah, especially when you can like mix and match with like the bowls.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to come back again and just try a whole new batch of different things, because I was wanting to order more, but we ate plenty. What do you think your favorite item was out of the entire meal?
I mean, obviously the cheesecake was like really good. But I don't know if I want to say that one because it was a little bit like not Indian enough, like
okay, that's fair.
Flavor-wise, that
that's
I was
fair.
like wanting from like Indian food, because I've been craving Indian food for a while now.
Yeah.
Either the bowl or the naan.
Okay.
Those were both like Indian food that like I really needed.
Yeah. I can't stop raving about that cheesecake.
Well, yeah,
that cheesecake
I'm
is
surprised.
in my like top favorite Walt Disney World desserts I've probably ever had, and that's saying something.
I know.
Because we have
Weird.
put down some desserts while we've been here. But yeah, it was just that good, and because I think it didn't taste like cheesecake to me. It didn't taste like cheesecake.
It tastes like cheesecake. It was just not the like lower quality that you don't like.
Okay, that's fine. I will give you that. But I, again, would easily go back to that restaurant just for that cheesecake.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't the cheesecake, it would be that green chili naan.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good and remarkably hot. Like
Yeah.
after eating it, like I was like on fire, like the whole time, but like in a good way, not like in a bad way. But I will say, the fries, no, wasn't a fan.
I really liked them, but they weren't very like Indian fries. They were just like your typical, like really good, like fast food fries.
I expected them to be like the Mr. Kamal's fries.
Yeah.
How like heavily seasoned those are. Those are so good in like a top tier Animal Kingdom snack. Overall, I think the place is pretty expensive, but honestly, it's really good quality food. And I wonder if any of our marks that we might give it might be improved on
In the future,
because it's
yeah.
literally the first week.
Yeah.
It's been open for like a week. And I could see this place doing really well, especially because it brings cuisine to Disney that really doesn't exist.
No.
You've got Chinese in certain places, you've got American everywhere.
You get one Indian booth for like a quarter of the year.
Exactly.
Maybe
and
half.
other than that, Animal Kingdom Lodge might have some Indian flavors inside Sanaa.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But other than that, well, anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along with us to check out Eat by Maneet Chauhan. We really enjoyed it. I definitely want to come back, and I'm very eager to see what everything else tastes like. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys like our video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell when you guys get updates on all of our future adventures. Give us a super like if you really love what we do. Helps fund the channel, gives us the opportunity to go do more things here in Disney World to give you guys more entertainment. And as always, thanks for making memories with us.
Thanks for making memories with us.
I've been Adrian,
And I've been Matt.
and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!